What is going on? We have a special treat for you. This is Cody broadcasting from B-Boy 45 Seacrest Studios at Children's Hospital, Colorado, and we have a very special edition of Maya's Show. All the latest news to keep you in the groove with Maya. Woo! Maya, who are we talking to today?
Gavin Haley.
Gavin Haley, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hear you guys. How you guys doing?
Doing well. Welcome to Maya's Show. Maya, are you ready to take it away?
Yes.
Go for it, girl.
Okay. So I know before you started doing music, you were a cyclist. And what made you decide to pursue music?
That's a great question. I actually get asked this a lot. It was a big part of my life, and I did it from the time I was very young. And throughout that whole time I was racing, whether it was in America or anywhere around the world, I really enjoyed music, and I felt that was my real dream. And I couldn't not let that slip by. So about a year ago, I gave up cycling to pursue music.
Maya, can I interrupt you and ask a very important question? It's very important.
Very important.
Okay, here's my very important question. I know when you're cycling, do you ever get used to that seat, or is it always uncomfortable?
You know, they make special clothing for that. But like, if I'll go ride now, like the next day, like I'm like walking around like a monkey, like my butt hurts.
Okay, good to know.
So it happens to everybody. That's good. Good to know.
Thanks. Thanks for clarifying. Sorry, Maya. Go ahead.
It's okay. Have you always had a passion for music?
Absolutely. Whether it was like me being 7 years old trying to like sing along to Disney songs or whatever, and my siblings telling me to be quiet because I was terrible, or I just I really loved what music made me feel. So yeah, from the time I was really young, just always wanted to pick up guitars, even if I couldn't play them, and just it slowly turned into me pursuing music.
Well, I have a question for you now about Disney. What was your favorite Disney song to sing?
This is a hard question. You know, it sounds really funny, but I was probably 9 or 10 when Hannah Montana was a really big show, and I would always sing like song to Hannah Montana when I was super young. And then just lots of musicals. There was a movie called The Newsies when I was young that I would always sing along to. I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but just had a lot of fun doing that.
Well, I would always sing along to Hannah Montana, too, so...
She's saying you have good taste.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite character on the show?
I liked Oliver.
Yeah, when he would, like, fall off that ledge on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Yeah. Okay. What is your songwriting process like?
That's a great question. It's very individual towards a person. For me, whether I'm playing my guitar or on the piano, I'll play some chords I really like, and I'm like, wow, if I really enjoy it, I'll think about it for a week or so. But I always have a story I like to tell, and it's really difficult in music today to tell a good story without it coming across cliche, because people want to hear certain things and certain words in music. So what I'll do is I'll have a story I want to tell, and I'll kind of disguise it under certain words, if that makes sense. I'll be telling what someone will think is one thing, but for me it's a completely different meaning. And it can be really quickly done, or it can take a few weeks. But I like to start on a guitar, piano, and then tell a story I have in my head that I've wanted to tell. But it's always stories for me.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So what's your favorite type of music, Maya?
I like pop. Yeah. Like pop music. And
Amazing.
some country.
And like what you sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything Gavin Haley writes. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a singer who inspires or influences your music?
Absolutely. Have you heard of an artist named Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like my number one favorite. When I was like a couple years back, I would listen to his album literally nonstop repeat. And then a couple months ago, I got to watch him live for the first time. And like I told myself I would like never be a fan or something of an artist. And then like I was in there and I had my phone out. I was like so stoked watching him.
That's awesome.
He's a very good writer. So I would say he inspires me the most in my music. Also, I love Bieber a lot too.
Who did you say?
Justin Bieber.
Oh, Bieber, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's a
awesome.
great artist.
We were lucky enough to
Yeah.
have Ed hang out with us in the Seacrest studio, and a lot of kids got to meet him, and he even did like slow-mo shake face for us and a bunch of other fun
man.
stuff. Yeah, we had fun with him.
Yeah, so you
How
share.
was that? Yeah, he's an amazing person. I read like he's always looking for other people's interests. He's just a great artist, I think a better human. So
Agreed. Yeah. Cool inspiration there.
Now you guys have it in
Yeah.
common that you've both been interviewed here at the Seacrest studio.
Oh,
That's pretty
yes.
cool.
time I see him, I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah, do it. You should do it.
Yeah. What song do you like to rock out to?
Rock out to. Oh man, there is lots of songs I enjoy rocking out to. Like older songs, or are we talking about newer songs?
Whichever.
Yeah.
Which you take your choice, or maybe do one from each, like a favorite oldie and maybe a favorite more recent song.
That's a great. All right, so probably for recent, there's a song out right now by a band or like I guess an EDM group called Cheetos. It's called No Promises, which is a really good pop song I enjoy. And then old song, probably Baba O'Reilly. I think probably The Who.
The Who. All right. See, I was worried when you said old song that you were gonna like pick something from the '90s.
Oh no, man! I listen to all different types of music, but I mean I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's my current jams right now.
Right on.
Cool.
No Promises and The Who. Somebody should mix those together.
That would be a hit.
Remix. Come
Maybe
on.
you could make a mashup.
Mashup.
Yeah.
A mashup. Maybe in my next video I put on Instagram or something, and I'll tag you guys.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Just give Maya the shout out. Say, hey,
Inspired
Yeah,
by Maya.
inspired by Maya's show. Here's a good mashup for you.
Exactly. I was so stoked when you guys reached out. I've been like, this is incredible. I'm so like, that's amazing. You're doing something like this.
Thanks.
How many people have you interviewed, Maya? How long have you been doing this for?
Well, no, I interviewed. I've done a couple interviews.
She's being modest.
Being modest, very modest.
So let me give you just a quick little bit of information. Maya has her own show here weekly with us at the hospital, and she comes in and she covers. She talks about singers and actors and actresses. She's of course talked about you and given us the information so we can know who to look out for. And then she's also been working on setting up. She sets up all of her own interviews, and so I would say 8 to 10 people.
Yeah, you might be number 9, depending on how we count it. Because
Right.
we've had a couple like duos
You're
call
right.
in. So
Including just last week, she had Olivia Rodrigo and
Madison
Who from Bizarrevark.
That was.
Oh wow, that's amazing. My friend Jake is on that show. That's
yeah.
Wait a minute. You know Jake as in Jake Paul.
yes.
Well, let me tell you, Maya. I only know don't get me wrong. I only know Jake Paul because Maya thinks he is awesome, cool, and great. So you might have to just say something to him, tell him how awesome this is, and that he needs to call in and do a quick interview with Maya here on the Seacrest studio.
Because he's all about it too. He's a great guy.
That's awesome. Okay, sorry. We sometimes Chris and we talk for a living,
Yeah.
and so sometimes we like to talk too much. It's back to Maya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Back to Maya and the questions that matter. Okay.
What do you like to do in your free time?
It depends on the weather. The last couple of days in Los Angeles, it's been incredibly hot, so every free moment I have, I've been jumping in my car and driving to the beach and going surfing. But cycling was a big part of my life. Really, I still go riding almost every day. And I like trying to try new things. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I didn't know how to surf at all, so I've been surfing a lot. I'm really addicted to surfing. So I just anything and all things that include the ocean, new types of food. I love trying new food so much.
Okay, so I know that you are performing at VidCon this weekend.
Yes.
And I was wondering how you prepare for that. Like, do you have a pre-performance ritual or something?
That's actually what I'm trying to learn to have, because my manager's always like, "How are you rehearsing? What are you doing for your rehearsal?" I'm thinking about it in my head, but what I've started doing is just like playing in front of a mirror and seeing like what that looks like, but just playing my songs over and over and over, and shows really vary on the crowd. This weekend I'm going to be playing for Musically, so I'm going to expect a lot younger age of people to be there. So maybe just changing my stories up a bit and trying to relate more to that age range. But tomorrow I have a show at somewhere called the Hotel Cafe, which I'm getting ready for, and I think that would be great preparation because VidCon's on Saturday. So, yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, I was wondering, what is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show?
And if you don't say Bizarrevark, we won't tell Jake. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll keep it a secret.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a mean text later. Honestly, I love Friends so much because I feel like shows vary on your mood, and it's like a good median, whether like you've had like a long day and you want to watch something funny, or it just has a bit of everything, and it's long, so you can watch whatever episode. It doesn't really matter where you are in the show. What about you?
Cool. Bizarrevark.
There you go. It's right there. It's funny. In these interviews, a lot of people have said Friends. I'm really amazed by that because it's an older show, but you're right. It stands up and it's really funny.
It's just great. It's even that it's just literally for every type of mood. Like, I feel like at night, if you're going to watch like an action adventure, then you're going to be kind of like not be able to sleep. And then if you watch something too funny, then you want to tell all your friends about it. And Friends is just like a nice median. So.
It's just right in the middle. Yeah. Nice.
What movie could you watch over and over again?
That's a great question. Probably Born series, if you've heard of those. Or like the Batmans. I was like, when I was really young, I loved action adventure and then also like superheroes. So the Batmans are like some of my favorite movies. I could just watch those over and over, I think.
What do you think of like the new Batman versus Superman type thing? Or do you like the older stuff?
I think I like the Batman Begins. The Batman vs. Superman was good, but I just saw Wonder Woman and I liked that a lot more than the Batman vs. Superman. I didn't think that DC did the best job with it. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't something I think I could watch over and over.
Right on.
Yeah, but it's a good question. I'm not prepared for these. I'm like, oh man. This is making
She's a professional, just so you know.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about LA?
Favorite thing about LA? Probably, I'll tell you my favorite thing and the weirdest thing. My favorite thing is that you get to meet people all over the world because it's luckily a place where people come to pursue things. And so you can be in the same room and you can meet 10 different people from all different places of the earth that are doing 10 different things. And I think that's really inspiring to see people really chase their passions. I think the weirdest thing is you come here and watch all your idols and the people you've looked up to your whole life start to become your friends, and it's kind of weird because you're hanging in the same circles as everyone, and then all of a sudden, someone you watch videos of 5 years now, the person you're inviting to your birthday party, or someone you're asking to come hang out. So it's definitely interesting in that way.
So you're guaranteeing us that if we move to LA, we get to make friends with all of our idols.
I mean,
and I might learn a few other languages.
Yes.
That'd
be awesome. Well, the coolest thing is that Maya's kind of doing the same thing with just reaching out to people, and people she looks up to obviously are now becoming people she's having conversations with. So
this is like literally I've So I'm not like anything special right now, but the music that's been doing all right, and I was like so stoked when I got the message from Maya. Like I was like, this is unreal. Like that, it's just inspiring for me. So I'm
Awesome.
stoked.
Well, we're stoked you're able to make the time. I think Maya's got a couple more questions for you.
Perfect.
Is there someone that you've met that made you starstruck?
I think Ed Sheeran was the first person I've ever been starstruck with. Yeah, because it's like when starstruck, you expect them to like say like some crazy celebrity, but for Ed Sheeran, it's just like he's just a regular guy. But it's just when you listen to the music and his writing style, for me, I look up to him so much. I just was kind of like in shock for sure.
Cool. Okay, is there someone that you would like to collaborate with in the future?
Oh, lots of people. Probably number one on my list would be either Ed Sheeran or Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Oh yeah, Chris. That'd be
Yeah,
sweet.
like I think that I could bring a different sound of pop, and if we came together, it would be something that I would want to listen to every day. So, yeah.
It's always good to make music you want to listen to, right?
See, that's the thing. If I don't like the song, then it's like, why would I put it out there for the world to hear? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to go on tour, like in the future?
Yeah. So actually, that's you asked that. I got a phone call just before we talked. Sorry, that's why I was a couple minutes late. I might be going on tour with July. I can't say who with, but that's definitely in discussion. And then after that, hopefully one day I'd like to do my own headlining tour. But right now, the stage I'm at in my career, I'd be going to be a support act. So I might be going in July, actually.
Cool.
Sweet. We kind of got a semi-scoop there. Not
Exactly, before...
Not sure who it's with yet, but
Yeah.
going on tour. Awesome.
Yeah.
I got to be careful with what I say.
Yeah.
Do you have, when you do go on your own tour, do you have any plans to come to Denver?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Even if you're the only one that's going to come to the show, I'll make a stop in Denver.
Nice.
Well, we've been playing
Yeah.
your song. Which one have we been playing, Maya?
Waiting for you.
Waiting for You. So surely Maya is not the only one that would come to her show here in Denver.
I put out a song last week called Picture Me Now. I wonder if you guys would like that one as well.
Yeah. Of course we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe to listen after we talk and let me know what you think. I just put it out last week and I'm pretty excited about it. It's like my first like summer sounding song, so I'm excited about that.
Sweet.
We'll be on the lookout
Yeah.
for it and hopefully get it in our playlist.
Yes. Love that.
Where did you release it? Is it on YouTube or anything?
It's on it's like on every platform like Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. I don't know if it's on YouTube yet because we're releasing the music video in a couple weeks.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's everywhere.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you working on any new music right now?
Yes, lots and lots of new music. My goal here was, because I didn't really have a fan base when I started, was to put out a song every month. So right now I have enough music to put out about a song a month, and so we're trying to figure out if we want to put out an album or just continue to put out singles. But I have about 20 songs finished. So yeah, lots of new music coming.
Is there someone that you consider to be a real life superhero?
Oh, probably my mom. I would consider my mom to be a real-life superhero. She, whether she's just, calling me, checking on me every day, or just, I have 6 siblings, so I'm from a big family, and just everything that she gave us, and my dad, too, I think my parents are real-life superheroes.
Cool.
Is this the tune?
We were young and dumb and just trying to
Is this Picture Me Now? Is this right?
Me now, yep, that's the new one.
be the one to figure me out. You were
Awesome, man. We'll have to grab it and put it in our system and start playing it in our playlist. Absolutely.
Thank you. I think you guys really like it. It's a fun-sounding song.
Sweet.
Okay, I have one more question.
All right.
Have you ever been to the Radio Disney Music Awards?
I have not. That's funny. So a lot of my friends are on Disney shows, and they just, I think, when were those, like a couple months ago?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they were in April.
And by she thinks, she 100% knows.
Yeah.
She's just being cool.
I could have gone. I was a +1 for one of my friends, but I was actually playing a show that day, and then it didn't work out. But man, these are some good questions. This is like I would be like, if I was interviewing someone, I would have like 4 questions off the top of my head. This is a good question.
Mine's a true fan. I'm telling you.
He's a prof at this. Jeepers. But yeah, so I haven't been yet. Maybe next year. Maybe you can come with me.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maya's not, she's not alert anymore. She is falling on the floor.
Chris and Cody have to take over the show. Okay.
Just kidding.
Let's get to our silly questions. Do you like spaghetti? No, just all right. Go ahead, Maya. Now that you're awake again. All right, here we go.
Okay. Well, sort of. Sort of.
Sort of. You're
She says I'm sort of awake.
back to consciousness
Yeah.
after a semi-invite to the RDMAs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I just wanted to say that for my show next week that you are my next big thing.
Nice.
thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna listen to it. Make sure you just text me the link or something. I'll listen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Try to-
Maya always
Oh, wow.
highlights somebody, and you know what? She picked the next best thing before Disney did. Then, like the following week or 2 weeks later, they picked the same one she did, and we were like, "Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
It's old news. Maya already told us that." So I'm just telling you, it's kind of a thing.
Don't let Disney hire you. Just keep your show and become bigger than them.
Hey. Good advice right there. Just
never-
get bigger
never
than
work-
Disney.
Exactly. Stay independent. You can do it. You're amazing at this. So
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Well, thank you for calling in and letting me interview you, and I'll be waiting to go to the Radio Disney Music Awards.
okay, yeah. Here, if I have my invite, you can be my +1. Thank you so much for your time, Maya. I really appreciate this.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Thank
Gavin,
you
you've
for
been
letting
awesome.
me interview you.
Thank you so much. We love your music. We're going to keep playing it right here at Seacrest Studio at Children's Hospital, Colorado. And we look forward to hearing more from you as the weeks and the months go on.
Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have
You
a
got it,
great
Gavin.
time there.
Thank you.
Bye.
Talk to you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.